and welcome back to my channel. And I am doing another Tasty Tuesday. We're having quite a storm outside. We're having a big snowstorm, and I am fighting a cold at the moment, so I have a nice cup of tea that I've been sipping on. But I had this recipe I found on Pinterest. I got in the mood for it. It's called chicken croquettes. It's something I had when I was a lot younger, and I hadn't seen, that type of a recipe for a while, but I was able to find it on Pinterest, so I thought I would try to making it. This is my first time, so I have no idea how it's going to turn out, but I thought I'd share it anyway. So here we go. So what you need for this recipe is breadcrumbs, some cream of mushroom soup, some cooked chicken. I just got a nice rotisserie one, an egg, or some eggs, I think it's just an egg, celery, onion, and this is what I'm using. I'm going to have some chicken gravy for the topping, so that's what I'm going to have. Anyway, so that's it. It's pretty simple. Those are the ingredients, and I'll come back to set things up. Okay, I'm back. So to put this stuff together, and I didn't mean to overcook these. I hope I didn't. Okay. Well, it calls for 2 to 2.5 cups of chicken, so I chopped up that rotisserie chicken, and I did it pretty fine. So that's just about 2.5 cups right there. And then it takes a half a cup of onions and a half a cup of celery, chopped very well, like pretty fine. So I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to move this over so you can see it. I did chop them up pretty fine. I sauteed them in a little bit of water, like she suggested, to soften them. I might have done a little too long, I don't know, but I'm going to dump them in right now. So that's a half a cup of, finely chopped onion and celery, half a cup of finely chopped celery. There we go. There's that. And then you add to, what I also did with mine, because the recipe doesn't seem to call for any seasonings of any type, like none. I wanted to have at least a little seasoning in it, so I put salt and pepper on the celery and onions. I just sprinkled some salt and pepper on it because I wanted something. I mean, the only flavor might come from the cream of mushroom, and I just wanted a little extra. So that's what I did. So once those are in, then you put in, this is 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. You can make your own, but I just buy them. And I just use plain, because they didn't call for flavor, a seasoned breadcrumb, just plain. So that's what I did. And now 1 can of the cream of mushroom. Just dump it right in. And of course, as always, I will have the link to the recipe in my description box below, so in case you want to try it, feel free to. There we go. Now I gotta mix those together. Give me something. Wow. It's supposed to make like a ball. You're supposed to be able to make a ball with them. So hopefully this will be enough. It'll work. I'm gonna check something really quick. The recipe. It's not coming up. There we go. Yeah, cream of mushroom soup. Yep, that's pretty much all you do. Okay, that's pretty much all you do. Alright, I'm gonna try to move my, this is hot, but I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna move my pan over. This next step is I take 2 eggs and I beat them. And then I have, this is another 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. Because next what you do is, this is supposed to cling but not be like, it's supposed to stick but not be too clingy, just so you form little balls like meatball size. I might make them slightly bigger, I'm not sure, but this is where it gets a little dirty because you have to get your hands in it. So I'm gonna try to start that now. I'm gonna grab said, I've never made these before, so yeah. I think this is a good size though. This is a good size for me. It's like a, woo. Doesn't look pretty, but maybe it'll be good. Palm size. And claim you put it in the egg, and then you sprinkle it with the breadcrumbs. There we go. And then I'll place it on the baking sheet. What they do say, you can fry them, and it seems like the woman that is posting the recipe prefers to fry them, but I'm not frying them. I don't want to deal with frying tonight, so I'm just planning to bake them in the oven. And she said you could do that, so, but she didn't give a temperature of what temperature to bake them at, so she said bake them for 20 minutes, but what temperature? I preheated my oven to 350. I figure 350 is a standard baking, so we'll see what happens. I can probably adjust the baking time if they're not really cooking, cooking through or anything. There's number 2. So that's all I'm doing basically, is just making little, looks like snowballs, but I'm using like just hand-sized, like little, palm-sized balls, and just putting it in the egg. I know you can't see that very well, but I am putting it in the egg. And then just putting it in the breadcrumbs. Just like that. And just laying them out. I'll do a couple more, and then, because I don't want you to be bored watching me do this. Seriously. Or maybe I'll just speed it up. I don't know. I haven't played around with my editing. Like, I use iMovie, so I haven't really played around with it to... I'm sure I can take a segment and speed it up, but I just don't really know how to do that. So, maybe I'll experiment. Or I'll just cut this part out. Because this would make for a pretty long video if I had to keep it all. Maybe I'll just speed this part up when I'm done. I hope these turn out good. I mean, yeah, the idea sounds good. And when I was younger, I loved these. I used to make these for school. It used to be one of the lunches we had at school. I don't know how they made them. I don't know if they were factory made or what, but I don't know. All I know is they were good. I remember them. I'm trying to make them as, uniform size as I can, but that's not always easy to do. Whee! It's fun to coat them. I'm getting stuff all over me, though. I'm not sure how many of these are supposed to make, but now my hands are gross and I can't check to see how much they make. So I don't know. Just keep on keeping on. Rolling. This one doesn't work. Come on, cooperate. You can cooperate. I know you can. But I have to say I pretty understand why they fry them. I'm sure these taste really good fried. And maybe if these work out enough and my family likes them enough, I might try frying them next time. Because I could do that. I just wasn't up for it today. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Kind of hope they all fit in that pan. I'd hate to have extra that I have to put in another pan. I'm kind of hoping they'll just all fit. I don't want to deal with it. I hope I can fit one more row, and I hope that will take care of it. Please take care of it. I don't want to make these anymore. But that will make 15 of them. That's not bad. That's a good amount. When it's all done. I think it's going to make exactly 15. So I think I have enough for 2 more. And this is my other one. So I think that's great. It'll fit all in one pan, which is awesome. I don't have to worry about trying to get another pan or waiting. I hate that. So it worked out great. Plenty of breadcrumbs to cover. I'm happy so far. Might be slightly bigger than the other ones. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get it done. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think they're pretty much all the same size. I did pretty good. This one might be cute. This one might turn out to be a cute one. Not as big. You can't get all the stuff on it, that's for sure. There we go. Last one. There we go. I did it. I got them all. Ugh, what a mess. What a mess. Okay, I am going to rinse my hands. Okay. That feels nasty. Okay, good. Yay. It is stuck onto me. I feel like I'm wearing a glove. I can't get it off. Okay, I got the most of it. Now, I'm going to put these in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes and then test them, look at them. She doesn't give, for the baking part, she doesn't really give a lot of instruction like how they're supposed to look. I'm assuming if they look brownish, they're probably done because everything in it's pretty much cooked anyway. So it's not like there's a lot of raw stuff in here. The only raw thing is the egg. It's just a coating, so you know, it wouldn't take that long to cook them. So I'm going to do 20 minutes, check them, see how they look, and if I have to adjust, I will. But I think before I do that, oh no, I made them go everywhere. I will do that, but I think what I'm going to do first is make my potato for mashed potatoes, because that's going to take a little longer. But so what I'm going to do, anyway, is put these in the oven and bake them, and I will come back and show you what they look like. So this is what they look like. They came out. I did it for more than 20 minutes because they weren't really browning, and I don't think they would anyway. I turned this one over, and that's about as brown you want the bottom to be. I checked these. You don't want much browner than that. So, and I did open one up like this one, and they're pretty done. They are done. So I left them for about a half hour. But they are, like she said, they're quite dry. If you bake them, you'd have to put gravy on top of them, you know, to help them out. They still have a good flavor. I don't feel they're bad. I just think, yeah, I think she's right. Frying these would be a lot yummier than just baking them, but, you know, I decided to try it baked. So anyway, that is what they look like coming out. And I will plate them up and show you. So here's the final result. I was a little sad. I was about ready to make mashed potatoes, but our potatoes looked really bad. It looks like they were growing something, and I bought a bag of them just a few days ago, so I was really disappointed they didn't even last, so I had to throw them all out. So I just decided to make rice. This is a brand I like to use sometimes, Near East rice. It comes in a little box, and this is the mushroom and herb flavor, so I made that with peas, and I have the chicken croquettes with the gravy on them, and yeah. So they look yummy, and so we're gonna try them. So thank you so much for watching, and I will leave the recipe link in the description box below if you would all like to try them. So thank you for watching this video. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.